Hello, everybody. It's Di Hill, transformational coach and energy healer. How are you? Today, I really want to share something with you that I think is going to really help you on your path to creating the most incredible life that you want. It's going to kind of open your eyes up on how to really shift where you are to where you want to be. And that is, I'm going to teach you the secret to really creating joy in your life. Now, so often we've been told to think happy thoughts, say positive affirmations to ourselves, journal on being happy, meditate on being happy, go and do hobbies that make us happy. And people can also take it, very far and try and find happiness in really extreme things, whether that's drinking too much or taking drugs or having affairs or doing really crazy things in this sort of pursuit of happiness. But let me tell you something, unless you get this one thing straight, which is what I'm going to share with you now, you will never create the joy that you seek. Because at the moment, we live in a world where we believe that it's the external world that is there to create us joy in our heart. What I mean by that is you'll feel happy when you get a job. You'll feel happy when you get a pay rise. You'll feel happy when you have a holiday. You'll feel happy when you have that relationship. You'll feel happy when you drop that 10Ks. You'll feel happy when you finish that course. You'll feel happy when you've found that dream house. And so what we do is we give the external world happy. But the problem is we will never create true happiness from this place because it's only temporary. What we really have to do in order to create the joy, the peace, the happiness, the freedom that we seek is we have to go within. And what I mean by that is not just about living from an intuitive place, from a spiritual place of knowing who you really are, but going in and doing the really deep, dark, dirty work, the healing that we need to do in order to make us become that happy, joyful individual so we can then go and create the life that we want. It actually starts from you first, and then what you want will come to you. But it all starts from you being able to create that inner joy. And we cannot create that if we are harboring feelings of anger or frustration or sadness or disappointment or all those negative low vibe feelings that are stopping getting us what it is we want. Now, we've been told think happy thoughts, but there's a reason why this is not working. There is a reason why more people than ever are on antidepressants. There's a reason why suicide rates are going through the roof. And the reason being is because we haven't been taught that the secret to real joy is actually going to do the deep, dark, dirty work and healing all the stuff that's holding you back. So you then start resonating at the frequency and the vibration of joy. So then you can then start creating that incredible life that you want. So we've got to turn it on its head. It's not the external world providing it to us. Then we feel happy. We have to start by feeling happy inside. So it does involve you going back and doing that darker work, which most people will never choose to do. They just think, this is who I am, this is my life, this is who I am, and this is what I'm meant to be doing. And they wonder why they're not happy. Now, listen, I wasn't always this happy, easy, peaceful, flexible, accepting person. Okay. If you'd known me back in kind of my late teens, and actually probably right up until, I don't know, probably early 30s, to be honest with you, I was quite sarcastic, I was quite negative. I joined in with the complainers and the naysayers, and felt that the world owed me something. I felt a bit of a victim. I felt it was everybody else's fault for where I was in life. And in fact, my favorite saying when I was a teenager was always think the worst, then you're never disappointed. Now, how can you possibly create a life of happiness, joy, ease, peace, and flow when you're resonating in that place of always thinking the absolute worst because you truly believe you're going to be disappointed? So how do you ultimately do it? Okay, well, it's basically a two-pronged approach. The fastest way for you to manifest the joy, the happiness, and all the stuff that you want in your life is to do the things that ultimately bring you joy and raise your vibration. Now, that might look, that might look very different to you, for you, to how it would be for me or to somebody else. It might be, reading a book, going to the gym, going out with friends, going for a walk on the beach, going on a holiday, doing whatever it is that ultimately makes you happy, okay, which really fills your cup. That is a major, major part of you going to create your magnificent life, by doing the things that bring you joy. And actually, in the first session of the Up-Leveled Woman, we do a deep dive into what actually does make you happy. Not the things that you think you should be doing, because, the hot yoga trend is the current thing, so you should go and do that. And you're like, but really, like, I really like swimming, but that's not so, that's not so up there at the moment. Start being really honest with yourself. Do you like being on your own? Do you like being other people? Do you love reading? Or maybe you like listening to books? Start being honest and then start doing them. That's a really good starting point on creating joy. But let me tell you this. It's not possible for you to go and create that incredible happy life if you're kind of whitewashing over how you're truly feeling. Okay, you create and manifest your life from how you're really truly feeling about something. So you can't slap on those happy feelings and thoughts and say, from something you've gone and done, if deep down you're truly feeling a different way. That's why it requires you going inside and really going to do the deep healing work that's going to heal you, bring you back together, because you are one whole, complete human being already, but it's going to bring you back together. And it's a bit like that Coldplay song, isn't it, about bringing you back together, so you can go and create that life that you're born deserving and worthy of. I have done it. It is a path. It is a process. And as you do this, you go on this route to really discovering masses of self-love for yourself. Because how can you create an incredible love and life that you want when you are resonating at a place of not liking yourself, judgment, fear, shame, guilt? You can't do that. So we have to fall in love with the magnificent miracle of creation that we truly, truly are. And that does involve going into the darker stuff, the anger, the fear, the sadness, the jealousy, the envy, the disempowerment, the frustration, all the stuff that we choose to suppress, choose to push down, say that it's not us, and instead try and think those happy thoughts. It's not going to work, okay? Now, listen, I'm a big fan of meditating and journaling and affirmations and catching myself in the moment when I'm thinking, but it is just one part of the process. If you deep down truly feeling differently, you will never create the joy that you want. That is the secret. So that's why the tapping that I teach is so incredibly cathartic, because we don't tap in a way that says, even though I'm feeling X, Y, and Z, I still love myself conditionally. You might absolutely hate yourself in that moment. So the tapping that I actually do, I've been trained to take it to a very authentic, deep, raw level. But once you start shifting the energy, the emotions that you've denied yourself, that you've not allowed yourself to feel, that you've suppressed, that's when the magic happens. And I guarantee you, listen, I am a normal person. I am a mother of 3, 2 dogs, 1 husband, lots of juggling, kids are at school. I have a very, very busy life, but I am a very, very, very happy person. And I'm not so blind to think that, life isn't going to throw curveballs at me. Listen, I have a lot of uncertainty in my life at the moment, but I have the tools, the techniques, the skills, the things that I need to do to process, fully feel, and release those energies so I can bounce back to that place of joy. And I want that for you too. So I hope you found this useful. If you want to reach out and talk to me more about how you can do this work so you too can live from the place that you're meant to experience life at, which is who you truly are, from a place of love and from joy and who you are designed to be, then we need to talk. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found that useful, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye.